How's it going, guys? Welcome to the channel. This is Stan, and today we are down on the Florida Keys on a 2-day, 2-night camping and fishing trip looking for some keeper fish that we can bring back to the fillet table and cook up with you guys, as well as some of the amazing trophy fish that these waters have to offer. These bridges and shorelines give land-based fishermen such as I opportunities to hook up to permit, tarpon, Goliath grouper, and many more species of fish that I think any fisherman or woman out there would be more than happy to scratch off their bucket list. I'd like to thank you all for coming along for the adventure. Now let's get into it.
All right, what is going on, guys? We are down here in the Florida Keys, Islamorada. This is day number 2. Just getting a start to the video now. You got here last night around 8:30. It was a little bit dark, so I couldn't really take too many videos, and I don't know how well everything showed up, but all right, well, we were getting set up last night. We're gonna do some bottom fishing, try to go for some mangrove snapper, maybe some mutton snapper, and there was some tarpon rolling. Tied on a 5-inch NLBN, tossed out a couple times. Had one bite, and after that, I was just hooked, and I was just chasing the high for like 3 hours, so didn't really get to do too much bottom fishing. When we did, it was just a lot of grunts, so we ended up just heading back up a little bit north, going to channel 2. Setting up some hammocks and sleeping for the night, but now we're set up for the day. Gonna start it off over here, channel 5. Walk down, I'm gonna use some artificial shrimp. Got Ashlyn with me. Just gonna be using a Carolina rig. See if we can catch something else off the bottom, maybe something to eat, do a catch and cook, and yeah, let's get to it. All right, got my little buddy here with me, getting the shrimps ready.
The shrimps are ready.
The shrimps, got the little shrimp bag, pink monster, pink hat, ready to fish. Head out here with some artificial and some frozen baits. Let's see what we can get on. Okay, got on a little voodoo shrimp here. Should be a fast sinking. Trying to just let it get down to the bottom and then pop it a couple times. I just had a bite. Ash got a bite, lost a shrimp. Let's see, it was right around here. See if he comes back for it. It's kind of what we're gonna do here though. I'm just gonna keep tossing this out and letting it float back in and go piling to piling. We're just gonna work our way down the bridge till we get pretty far, maybe to the end, and then we'll come back and try a new bridge if this isn't working. All right, kind of had something a little weird happen here, and I'm running a little low on leader. I got snagged and it felt like I was just on like some sort of plant or something on the bottom, and when I pulled up my voodoo, it was just a shrimp that's been sitting in my tackle box, and I guess the hook might have just been rusted, or maybe it's that weak and it just busted, but shrimp's still fine. It sucks because they're expensive, but it is a little rusty already, so I'm gonna take fault for that one. I can't just blame it on them, but we're gonna get re-rigged here and keep moving along. All right, we got our first catch at the first bridge. We got some sort of either a spatula, it looks like to me something to spread. Here, hold on, some kind of like a putty or something, maybe for drywall. Well, let's get that out of the ocean and toss her in the garbage. All right, doing our part. Hopefully that brings us some luck. That was sick. These tarpon just keep coming up and rolling right on the top. I'm gonna try to get a quick video of it. I don't see them. I know as soon as I turn this off, they're gonna pop back up, but that was awesome. There was just 3 that came up. It's a good sign. Usually schools of jack will follow them, and anything right now would be fun to get the day started. Hold on, I want to try to get in front of them. A little light here, but no way. Another pod comes up. All right, so we're definitely seeing a lot more action on this bridge. Starting to see tarpon rolling left and right. I'm on my way back to the Jeep right now. I have to go get my stall. There's no way. I knew I should have brought it. I can't just sit here and just keep watching them, and my other setup's a little bit too light and I'm just gonna lose them, and I don't want to leave tackling a fish. So I'm gonna go back and get something a little more appropriate and see if one of these smaller ones we can try to land. I think that would be pretty cool. And yeah, it's been awesome here so far. Oh, this place is seriously one of the best places on the planet, if not the best place, in my opinion. It is the best place. I could just stay here forever. This is just a fisherman's paradise. The amount of species and wildlife that you can catch and just see down here is just absolutely gorgeous. Water's crystal clear, gorgeous day, nice and sunny. And yeah, people are starting to pull up some decent sized mangroves. I've seen a mutton come up. Last bridge we were at, this guy caught a giant cobia. I'm gonna throw it in the video. But yeah, I'm gonna get this other rod and we're gonna get back out there and start fishing again.
You need a new reel. I've never seen a side plate pop off like that.
I told you about that reel.
Yeah.
Yeah! Jeremy!
The handle came right off.
Woo!
Nice,
Super.
you.
Yes. Let me take a picture.
Wow.
What we eat tonight.
Oh my goodness.
This tree you're going to see here is named Fred, and it's a little bit of a phenomenon. It's been growing here on this bridge for a little over 40 years now, surviving major hurricanes such as Irma, but to this day is still standing on the 7-mile bridge.
Okay, we made it down to the 7-mile bridge. Took a couple-hour break from fishing. Just wanted to relax a little bit. Feeling a little bit gassed. Been moving everything around and stuff. It was a little bit harder to get on the species we were trying to while we were up north, and we heard that people were doing good down here, so we're gonna give this a shot. We extended the trip an extra day so that we can try to make this more of a fishing video instead of a camping video, since the luck hasn't been too good. And I think there's been too many people that have told me that I need to start up a channel, and I have too many people that I feel like are counting on me to make this work. So shout out to Tom, shout out to Jason and Justin, my mom, and the rest of my friends and family that have all been telling me to do this for many years now. Alright, this is the start to what would be day number 3. Been here for over 50 hours now. Slept in the hammock both nights. Just got up. It's like 10:30. Feeling pretty tired. We fished pretty late last night. I had a Jack Crevalle from the last trip that I took down here, and I ended up using that for some grouper bait. Had a shark pick it up, and I think I had 1 or 2 pretty good grouper bites, but they ended up just getting into the current, and once they had the momentum onto the bridge, there was just no pulling them out for me, so I ended up losing both of those. And we were trying to catch a grunt, but we were never able to get it, so we're gonna give that one more attempt since we stayed the night, and then after this we're gonna call it.
The hook's on there. Is the hook on there?
What are you guys trying to catch, tarpon or grouper?
I just got a grouper. And he had a tarpon on. So, you know, whatever's down there.
Yeah? What kind of grouper?
Goliath grouper.
How big? Did you get to see it or no?
Yeah, we got it up in the net.
Oh, really? All on pinfish?
Yeah. Although his was cut bait, I'm not sure exactly what he was using.
You got the grouper just freelining him like that?
Yeah.
You didn't even have him pinned down on the bottom?
No, right over there. His fish went down for a little while, and they just dumped it.
That's nice, bro. Hell yeah. Good way to start the day.
Might be getting dumped right now.
He's acting weird.
Yeah, he's diving.
Didn't eat him? Well, good luck, bro. I'll be back over this way in a minute. Well, this is pretty much going to conclude the trip here. We just worked this bridge for about another 45 minutes. Bounced up and down it. Couldn't really find anything else. Ash was getting a couple small either snapper bites or maybe some paraffin, but unfortunately we weren't able to find any jack or any grouper baits, so we're going to wrap it up there.
If you made it this far in the video, I want to give a huge thank you to you. And again, I just want to thank everyone around me who has been pushing me to get this started. I had a lot of fun shooting and editing all the footage in this video, and we may not have put a crazy amount of fish onto the concrete this trip, but there's never a trip I leave this paradise on earth without a smile on my face. Any interaction with this video, such as liking or subscribing, is greatly appreciated. Until next time, Salty out.